in a state of escalation, unfortunately. Russian aggression against Ukraine and the war in the Middle East, especially for the Middle East, in spite of the hope that we can have a peace formula and a peace process, we can see now escalation in all respects.
The escalating war of words comes amid a backdrop of ongoing regional instability, with geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East already strained by various conflicts and power struggles. The international community, including major powers and regional actors, is closely monitoring the situation, urging both sides to exercise restraint to avoid a full-scale war.
Worried that?
No, I am more worried, much more. Every day there are more bombing on both sides of the border in Lebanon. Until that unhappily, we are on the eve of the war spending.
The international community remains hopeful that diplomatic efforts will prevail, and that both Israel and Hezbollah will heed calls for restraint. However, as mutual threats continue to escalate, the situation remains precarious, with the Middle East standing on the edge of a potential crisis.
This ceasefire is more urgent than ever, and in this context, I am traveling to the region again, and also to Lebanon, because the situation at the so-called Blue Line in the north of Israel is more than worrying. A further escalation would be a catastrophe for everyone in the region, which is why it's so important that we finally get a ceasefire in Gaza.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the end of the intense fighting in Gaza on Sunday. The embattled premier, however, reiterated that the war would not end until Hamas no longer controls the Palestinian enclave.
As Prime Minister of Israel, my job